Okay, I'd like to talk about circular breathing and what's going to make it, some of the things that are going to make it easier for you to be able to do that. First of all, you might want to make sure you have a decent mouthpiece. This is my beeswax mouthpiece right here. You can see about the size of it. You want to make sure that it's a good size for your mouth. It might be different for everybody. So you just kind of have to see if you can make a good drone noise, a good sweet spot, as some people call it. If it sounds kind of rough, kind of like this, kind of forced, it doesn't sound very strong, that's not exactly what you're looking for. You want to make sure you get a good sound, more like this. See, it's a good, strong, clean sound. That's what you really want. And so that's one of the things that's really important for you to be able to circular breathe, is to get the good drone sound with the sweet spot that really makes it easier to play the didgeridoo without using a whole lot of air. So that's one of the really important things that you're going to want to do. And after you get the good drone sound, what you want to do is work on puffing your cheeks out. And I'll just kind of show you what that looks like. You're just going to puff your cheeks in and out, back and forth, after you get the drone sound. So just practice that a few times, get used to how that feels going back and forth at different speeds as well. And I think a lot of the confusion with some people about squeezing the air out of your cheeks after you use all your lung capacity is people try to just puff out their cheeks like this. They try to do that without even making the drone sound. They just put their mouth up to the mouthpiece and do that, which is not what you have to do. You have to make the drone sound first and use all your lung capacity, and then squeeze out with your cheeks, which will sound like this. And after you get that down, what you want to actually do is breathe in through your nose while you squeeze out the air in your cheeks. And it'll take a little bit of practice maybe, and at first you're going to have just a little short, quick breath. You'll get used to it later and get a lot better at it. You'll actually be able to breathe in a little more at a time once you get better at it, but at first it's going to be a little short, quick breath. And so I'll give you an example of what that's going to look like. And really the last step to this is just doing that over and over until the space in between is shorter and shorter, until finally there's no space in between and you're basically circular breathing. And it'll take a bit of practice and it'll sound kind of messy, and I'll give you kind of an example of what it might sound like when you're trying to get it. And once you get it sounding a little better, it should sound about like this. That's basically it.